Hi, everyone. My name is Virginia Wilkerson. Thank you for coming to my presentation. Before we get started, I'd like to thank a few people. First of all, to my playtesters, Chris Kindred, Brianna Shuttleworth, and Connor Carson. To the NYU Game Center, Eric Zimmerman, Naomi Clark, Charles Pratt, and Jesse Fuchs were all very helpful advisors and teachers on this project. I want to thank Hugh Gcon for having me, to Bo Ruberg, whose book Video Games Have Always Been Queer was very helpful with the philosophy of this project, and also to Jess Marcotte, who was very patient while I put together this video. A little bit about this project. That's Gay started out as sort of a response to games like Cards Against Humanity, which tend to punch down against minorities. I wanted a game that was for queer people, by queer people, where being queer was more of the impetus for humor rather than the punchline. Everyone across the queer spectrum has very different experiences, and I think it's really important and fun to share those with each other. My favorite thing about this game is when you're playing with a lot of different people and you learn something new about a different aspect of somebody else's experience that you didn't know about before. With that said, I hope y'all enjoy. Thanks.
Just to explain it, these are right here are the content cards. So they're the white cards that you see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everybody has a set of these colored cards, the purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, and pink. And so you play by, you'll get the cards. And so the cards we have now are Getting Left Behind After the Rapture, Female High School Athletic Coaches, A Degree in Women's Studies, Eeyore, probably, Disappointing Your Father, and Going to Art School. So you're going to take the card that you think is the gayest or queerest. Gayest in this context is just queerest, whatever it is that you associate with queer culture. That can be the card that you think is the funniest. It can be the one that you think is the most stereotypical. It can be the one that you think is the most depressing. It's whatever you define that is for this, for whatever round you're playing. It can change from round to round. You don't have to have a consistent philosophy of what queer is for the entire game. And so everybody is going to vote with their card face down. And then once everybody has voted, we'll shuffle them so that you can't tell who voted for what. And then we're going to flip them over, and then we're going to count the votes.
Got it.
And so once we count the votes, it's the card that has the most votes isn't necessarily the winning card. So if like 3 people vote for one card and 1 person votes for another card, the person that voted in the minority gets to explain why they chose that card. And then everybody else can talk about why they chose theirs. And so we all have to come to an agreement before we move on. And then once we come to a consensus, that card goes into the winning pile. And then after a set amount of rounds, we'll do another playthrough with just the winning cards. And then we will come to a conclusion on the queerest card. And that's the game. So it's
Sweet.
Mostly to just have fun and prompt discussion. It's a satirical game. So, don't take it too seriously. But if there are any cards that you feel like punch down, please let me know. I've done my best to get this play tested by as many people that aren't cis white lesbians as possible. But not everybody that I've gotten to play test speaks for everybody of that demographic. So, it's meant to be satirical, but it's never meant to punch down. All right, so our cards are Getting Left Behind After the Rapture, Female High School Athletic Coaches, A Degree in Women's Studies, Eeyore, probably, Disappointing Your Father, and Going to Art School. So remember to flip your card upside down before you put it in this area. And then I'll put a little one over here. All right, so we have 1 for orange, 1 for purple, 2 for purple, 1 for yellow. Since everybody has to agree, people are encouraged to debate their case, swap their vote. Don't get super attached to your cards, I guess, is the only, advice. If you feel really passionately about it, absolutely. But you know, this isn't the make or break thing. It's a lighthearted game between friends.
I think my heart might be with disappointing your father.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and change my vote, and then I can just like switch out the color cards.
Can we reveal, like, do we reveal if it was ours?
Yeah, sorry. Now you can reveal if it was yours or not.
Because we want to make like an argument that this is the best card, right?
Yeah,
Right.
or just
Ooh.
why you chose that, and you know, things like that. Come on, Eeyore.
I think
I mean,
Eeyore.
probably-
Well, I mean,
Fair.
it ain't wrong.
but it's like,
all growing up, just the sad donkey. I was like, that's a sad gay donkey.
Oh. I initially wanted to do the disappointing your father. But then for me, I feel like on a very like personal level, I was like, I actually feel like inadvertently my father is more proud of me in my more
Oh.
queer moments, whether he knows it or not. And my mother is really the one I'm disappointing. But I also feel like that it applies if we look at it in a less
Parent.
specific, in a more parent centric sense. It still very much applies. So I can get on board with it.
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah, now that you mention it, I kind of did go toward disappointing your father by proxy too. Because I mean, I don't necessarily have a father figure, but I am using father for stand-in as parent anyway.
All right, so everybody take their orange card back,
Alrighty.
Okay.
and then we are going to put disappointing your father in the winner's circle pile thing. Ooh, it's gonna be, there it is. And then these are gonna be in the discard pile. Hi, Eeyore. All right, so we have using coasters, ambiguous subtext, the art of puppetry, scissoring, giraffes,
Mhm.
and job discrimination.
Hmm.
Place your votes. All right, shuffle them, even though we're about to just say which cards are ours. All right, so we have one for ambiguous subtext.
Oh.
Ambiguous subtext.
Hmm.
3
ooh.
ambiguous subtext.
Oh.
Using coasters. Look, using coasters is up there. I do respect that opinion.
I do too.
But I mean, who hasn't seen Interview with the Vampire?
Oh my God. Okay, now that was literally the one reference you had to use to convince me that oh, my entire body, I'm physically reacting to the mention of Interview with the Vampire.
Mhm.
Okay. Very well. Well played.
All right, ambiguous subtext. Hallmark of gay media.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this in my hand just to see what it is so that, okay, just to make sure that it's not anything triggering. All right, so we have dressage, tattoos, all right, I feel like childhood trauma is generic enough that that's not.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, we have not safe for work fan art. We have sharing a
I don't know
wardrobe,
what that is.
and we have a predictable plot twist.
Okay, I have pretty strong feelings about this one.
Mhm.
Rotate it just right, Chris. Okay. All right, we've got one for not safe for work fan art. We have two for not safe for work fan art.
Oh,
We have
They're
three.
all
for-
just the same person.
Yes. Lord.
I duplicated my card 4 times.
Yeah. All right, we have a friendly reach around, like you do.
it's just Red Dead Redemption 2.
A succulent garden. Keep forgetting to. Okay. Tossing the salad. Lifetime of self-denial. All right, reciprocating oral sex.
Yo, fellas.
Alike. And then the color chartreuse.
Serious. Oh, this is a toughie.
I
Yeah.
don't know. There's so many.
I've forgotten a lot of the cards that I put in here.
These are good. These are good.
This is a toughie.
Yeah, sometimes you
Yeah.
get some that are very similar. And then
Is this what I want?
It's just out of life.
remember, you can change your vote at any time. So, all right. Top one. Yep.
The results are in.
Oh boy.
All right. We got
Oh.
one for a lifetime of self-denial. We have one for a friendly reach around. We have one for
Oh.
chartreuse.
Divided.
Oh no. And then we have two for a lifetime of self-denial.
A fucking house divided.
So I said a friendly reach around
That's a good one.
because I feel like as far as
Um.
gay sex goes, a lot of gay sex. I'm not going to make generalizations. And also, it's just friendly. I mean,
It's just, it's your bro. It's just your bro,
it's polite, okay?
Only an asshole wouldn't.
Right?
As someone
But
raised in a
chartreuse.
super military Catholic conservative family who only embraced their identity very late in life, I felt pretty strongly about that yellow.
Oh,
Oof.
that's good.
You know what?
And a lifetime of self-denial goes in the winners.
That's, yeah.
This is a fun little pile over here, these winners.
It is. I like them.
They're also blisteringly true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We have Gym Rats. We got Glee, the TV show. We have Seaman. We have Subaru Outbacks. We have women who wear wristwatches.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It is. I will tell the story. And we have alternative lifestyle haircuts.
Oof.
Oh.
We're just gonna get this one over with.
You don't know what I'm gonna pick. You don't know.
Says the person. Yep.
Okay. Let's see the predictable results. Oops. We have one for,
Oh, you can just move that whole pile.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
and then we got three.
Yes.
Yeah. Connor, I love your alternative lifestyle haircut.
Thank you. I've gone through a few.
All right, so one more round and then we'll do the final round. All right, so we have college experimentation, recycling,
RCYCLE recycling.
designer dogs. I can't believe this isn't the one with the red dots. Submariners. I'm doing it doggy style. And then I misspelled that one. That's a typo.
We will not see
I'm
it.
gonna put that one up on YouTube. And then we have jazz hands. All right, we got college
Yeah.
experimentation, doing it doggy style, jazz hands,
Oh my.
and
Wow.
Ooh, split.
Ah.
Huh,
Look at us.
Okay.
I'm proud.
Jazz hands. I feel like it's the easy answer here. It's the easy
Yeah.
answer, and that's why we must.
I did jazz hands just because
Jazz hands. It's pretty gay. It's
pretty. It's
like
Yeah.
setting a firm baseline.
Although I will say I almost voted for college experimentation.
And
I
that was
did.
my
Yeah, I did
that
too.
was my yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's
It
the
is
first time you're away from your parents.
right.
So like,
Yeah.
this is your time to disappoint them.
Like you
Time
should
to shine, baby.
you should
4-year
have to
period
dis-
of because you just
Exactly.
made a 4-year grace period.
Yeah.
You enter art school, you disappoint them.
Yeah.
I don't have a good argument for recycling. It just felt right, but
Yeah, I mean, it's all there. It's all there.
boom.
There you go.
I don't know why that's stuck in my head right now.
Oh no, now it's gonna be stuck in mine. Thank you.
You're welcome.
A curse upon your fucking house.
Wait, these are the winners, right? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh
That is the last one.
We have to narrow down the bracket.
Yeah.
This is stressing me out.
I'm like, no.
The cream of the crop.
These are all really good though.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I
Okay.
didn't think you could sum me up like that, but you sure did.
Yeah, did we just pick a list of our own traits?
to get it covered.
What?
Did we just pick a list of our own traits?
Yeah,
You can't.
100%.
Yeah. It can be played anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
No, I was gonna say something terrible.
Although if we're going with our own traits, I've got to pick that one.
I don't know.
Mm, yeah,
I am struggling.
I have to go with the truest possible experience for me.
I really can't pick.
Go
gonna
go with your heart, and then pick a random one.
Go with your heart and then deny your heart.
And then deny your truest desire.
Well, there's a card for that, so.
Aw, that's the winner.
Oscar Wilde voice.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I've done it.
I think you flipped that card.
All right.
And we're shuffling for no particular reason.
It's for the theatrics.
We got not safe for work fan art.
Mm.
We have ambiguous subtext.
Oh,
Occasionally. All right, we have two
Oh,
wow.
not safe for work fan art.
one for college experimentation.
Did everybody vote? No, yes,
Yeah.
everybody. Okay, that's 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I didn't major in math, guys.
The thing is, if we're playing by what is objectively the gayest subject here, not safe for work fan art can be straight.
For me, it was like, even when I was young and really deep down in that self-denial, I was expressing myself unbeknownst to me through the not safe for work fan art.
That's
Oh, that's
Good
a
point.
solid argument.
shit. Wow.
That's also sort of an argument for a lifetime of self-denial.
There's
But then
Honestly-
Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah, that's right there.
Oh yeah.
Ambiguous subtext is it's a good one.
Is Interview with the Vampire card? Because it would win.
It should just be a card. God.
That's copywriting. I feel like, yeah, whatever. Nobody's gonna sue me. I don't have.
Yeah, right.
What are they gonna take?
Like I want to jump on the not safe for work fan art boat, but also I know that alternative lifestyle haircuts is a thing. Oh yeah, I never discussed my initial choice. College experimentation. It's all there. It's all there. It's all there.
It is. I feel like it's the perfect storm of being away from your parents.
It really is. Remember, like best example from Game Center. Remember that one night.
We should discuss this at another point in time.
Yeah, sorry. This
That's
is
what we
all
should do.
getting edited out.
Okay, this is where you start recording again. I just made a very good point about
That's the best point. Yes, yes.
Okay. I just like to say the first gay thing I ever saw was not safe for work fan art.
Yeah, that's also fair.
I feel like it's a gateway to a lot of things.
It was or it was not.
Yeah, I can't deny that. I simply cannot deny that. I wouldn't be half the. Wow. Okay. So yeah, we just not safe for work art. Fan art is the gayest thing at the table.
All
For me
right.
especially, it's helped me get through a lot of quarantine. Not safe for work
Yeah.
fan art has been there for me.
The necessary element in the habitat. Great. I'm very glad I did this. Oh my God.
Oh, whoa.
Yes.
Like zoom in on that for not safe. There we go. That'll be the end. Okay, now it's taking a trip.
Rotate.
It's like the freeze frame bonus at the end.
Amazing.